promised one more way to manage the setting of this within our methods using something called a property initializer. And this is, I believe, a stage 2 proposal for ECMAScript, which means it's going to be in there. It's going to make it, but it is subject to some change, minor changes. It probably won't, the syntax probably won't change. But it doesn't work in any browsers yet. But that doesn't matter, neither does JSX. We're already running everything through Babel. So I alluded to the fact yesterday that all this stuff is being transpiled down to an older version of JavaScript. And that Create React app sets all that up for us. So one of the things it's using is called Babel. And Babel's job, among other things, is to support really new features of ECMAScript and generate compatible older ECMAScript. And it's very configurable. You can decide, how bleeding edge you want to go, and what language you want to compile down to. Create React app comes with it pre-configured, and it's pre-configured with some pretty dang new stuff. If you read on the Babel site, there's a good post that's going to be in the notes for today about this new feature. And it's actually within the context of React that it's talking about, not that it particularly matters. Bottom line is, you can set a property of a class with a direct assignment instead of doing it in the constructor, really. So that means we could even set the initial state outside of the constructor by just saying state equals whatever. And we're not going to do that right this second, but we could do that since we're using Babel. It also means that instead of using method syntax like this to create our methods, since we can just initialize properties with an assignment, an equal sign, we could say set current note equals an arrow function. And then it'll do what arrow functions do, which is bind this the way we expect. So that effectively auto-binds it, because that's how arrow functions work. And since we have property initializers, we can make our methods arrow functions. So if you just use this syntax, basically it takes care of this problem. If you don't understand why it takes care of the problem, don't sweat it too much. But this is the way we're going to do it now, because it's nice and short, easy to remember, and if we just get in the habit, then we'll never have to forget going all the way up to the constructor and doing this. It saves us a step. We just write the function that way in the first place, and it doesn't become a problem. So we're generally going to write our methods using property initializers like this from here on out. Let's make sure we didn't just break things. Nope, still good. I wouldn't fill your head with lies. Define set current note using a property initializer. Didn't change the behavior, just changed the way that we accomplish this thing. And both are in our Git history now, so you can always see the old way. Questions about that?